Hey everyone, Joey G with Touch of the Brush Model Weathering, and welcome to this video as I show you a very simple way how to fade a freight car. And this is a Scale Trains hopper, and we're going to show you a very simple way to fade this hopper here. And first, obviously, you take off all of the wheels and all of the trucks, and we're going to use Anita's acrylics, which is my go-to flat black. And you dilute the paint as much as you want. The more diluted it is, the better. And I did do a clinic for the NMRA not too long ago. I believe I did it last year in 2020. Well, 2 years ago. I believe it was 2020 or 2021. I think it was 2020. But very simple here. You use a foam brush and you dilute some of the paint with water, and you just streak it down all the way down, and then you use a blow dryer. And when you use a blow dryer, it blow dries and dries that paint right on the model. As you can see here, this is what's going on, and whoo, look how quick it goes. And you can do multiple coats, so if you want it really light, just a quick dusting and a quick fade, you have it. If not, you want to go deeper into more of a fade or grime, you can. And that just consists of more fading with more coats. So here I did about 5 or 6 coats, and I actually got a little darker here. As you can see, I added more black this time, and you just want the whole thing. Now you're gonna have the paint dripping all the way down to the bottom, and that's okay. Just dry it with the blow dryer, and then when you come back towards the end, you see how I have the blow dryer on the angle, tilted upward. Like if it's raining, you tilt up the blow dryer so all that diluted paint drips all the way down to the bottom of the car. And same here. And the next thing you do is you take a Q-tip and you just dab that extra paint that's on the bottom. Now another way you can do is, if you don't want all that grime on the bottom, all that paint sitting at the bottom while it's still wet, you can just dab it very lightly, dab the bottom of the freight car, so you won't have all of that paint sitting at the bottom of the car. And so from there, you can use your weathering powders here. Use the grime black and a little bit of a let's see, I think it's like a Thai brown, but it's a very light brown. But I really mostly use black here because this is a coal car, and I wanted to make it look like it was used in the coal mine. So here you can see one of the finished products here that we're going for, and you can see some parts are actually darker than others, and you can do this effect just by adding more coats to certain parts of the car, as I did here. So the left and the right side, I added more coats of fading, and I went back again and I wanted something just slightly a little darker. And another way you can do here is what I'm doing right now, is you can use the powders on the car, then get some water and streak it down as well. So if you don't have any paints, you can use the same technique using powders, because the powder also acts as a paint. Pastels, I believe, work the same way. This is more of a weathering powder, and you have the same effect. And the more water, the more diluted it is, the lighter it becomes. And so here's the finished product of what the car looked like. And guys, again, a very simple technique, and I hope you guys can use this advice and use it on your models. And again, this is Joey G with Touch of the Brush Model Weathering. You guys take care and have a great time weathering your freight cars.